Saint Bepis, and when we last left off, our previous character had died, and we're now playing as his son, Sultan Mahmud. Mahmud? We inherited the Conqueror trait from our father. We have a wife who we're okay. The reason why I had him marry her is so that we could more easily convert to Judaism. However, the adopt faith interaction only opens up the conversion window. It doesn't really give you that much of a discount, considering the 500% increased cost to convert to an unreformed religion. We do get a 50% discount from the spousal bonus, so all that would really happen if we actually picked a better faith is the 100%... hold on, let me lock this. There we go. The 100% bonus here, which would get cut in half. So we would only have to pay the doctrine cost, which is about 8,000. So we're going to probably get rid of her in the coronation ceremony or before that, because she won't convert to our religion, and she's not the biggest fan of us either. So I think it would be best to just divorce her, pick a new wife, and then go from there. Which is what I'm going to do. So, we're going to find a new woman. Let's see, what can we get here? Not very good options. Do have the option of about 1,000 characters. Let's see, Oh, and let's see if we can get any Jewish people. No. What's the other religion? What's the other sect of it that's actually going around? It's not Khuzarism, but I can find it through... Oh, shit. I can find it through that menu easier. Here. Karaism? Okay. Let's try looking through there. Anybody? No. Alright. If it comes to it, we will have to simply just get the piety throughout our life. We're 27. We've got a long, long life ahead of us. About 40 more years, I'd say. So we should have enough time to actually get enough piety for that. Yes. Alright. Let's first get a new tax collector so we can get more money. He's pretty good. Well, it says he wants an alliance with us. Let's see. We can get ourselves betrothed to one of his daughters. That will... minor risk of inbreeding, but it'll bump his opinion of us up. Yeah, we'll do that. We have, him here. He's just average. But, do I want to take him out? It might upset him. He'll lose 20 opinion. He's just average, though. I'd probably get a lot more money because there's a lot more people paying more taxes there. Yeah, I'd get like double the money? Wow. Alright. Let's put my half-brother in charge then. We'll upset him, but does he get a bonus from being a tax collector? No. Okay. Alright. Gonna have some minor succession problems. Jaffa and Gaza need control, and we're almost got control back in the capital. Sword of Damocles, what's this? Section of scaffolding breaks and falls to the ground, narrowly missing a servant, but for the quick instincts of some random guy in my court. I'm sharply reminded of the grisly murder of, my uncle. Could this have been another foul plot? I'll appoint him to be my bodyguard. He's actually got some pretty good, He's a strong believer, so he probably won't convert, but he likes me. And he's trusting, so he's probably not going to murder me. Veteran adventurer, athletic, strong. Makes a very good knight. Yeah, we'll employ him as a knight, too. Very good knight. And we have a guy expecting a council position. The Emir of the Euphrates. Well, he's horribly maimed, but somehow still fine. I don't give him that long. He's probably gonna die soon. We need an accolade successor? Alright. Let's force that guy. And we can make a new one. Tactician, contender, scoundrel. Contender. No, it's not that one. It's, I forget the name of it. I think it's, I'll know it when I see it. I'll know it when I see it, but it's the one that increases the bonuses to heavy infantry. And I want to stack up a lot of the heavy infantry, because we get some really good bonuses out of them. Because they are our cultural unit. I do need to find a wife, though. Let's see here. Let's go based on alliance power. We can get an alliance with the Cebu kids, who are very strong. Oh, that's because of all their mercenaries they've hired. Oh, we can get an alliance with the Tulanids. And they're a fairly prestigious family. Okay, we'll do that. Ooh, wait, hold on. That's a lisp. I'll take the risk on it. I'll take the risk on the lisp. Because waiting for the 6-year-old to grow up is going to take forever. Alright, let's get another one. Might as well max it out because it hurts our piety gain from having too few spouses. Let's see, who else can we get? We can get an alliance with Chola. They are horribly weak. I'm not doing that. Ooh, hold on. What did I see? Beautiful. Sure, why the hell not? Oh. Amazonian. But Chase, we won't have many kids. And her stats aren't anything to write home about. Alright, we'll skip that one. Kamala Abbasid. Ooh. She's a different sect. But she's lustful. She'll probably cheat. Okay. Insignificant. Low house unity. Really low. Stats again, and Chase. Well, we won't do that. No, I don't want that one. Prestige gain? No. Go back to the alliance view. We can get an alliance with the Oghuz. They're not that strong. Let's look for an internal alliance then. My cousin, no thanks. What about who are my powerful vassals? They're usually on the council. Okay, we're getting an alliance with him. My steward. Okay, we'll get an alliance with my steward. And I think I have a slot for one more. Over there, he's my cousin and spy master. Not gonna get a chance. Okay, we'll do it with this guy. Alright. Oh yeah, we also need to host a coronation. Hold on, let's get the acceptances first. Alright. Got an alliance. Any... Okay, did it only do one at a time? Alright, it only did one at a time for some reason. Okay. Ooh. Genius 31, but lowborn will lose prestige for that. Can you not have multiple betrothals? Is that it? Because they were too young? If I have the betrothal, is it still... Yeah, we're still losing piety from too few spouses. Okay. We have a new tax jurisdiction. Okay, we're gonna need another tax collector. Let's appoint him. Who's in this tax paying? Okay. Alright, we'll put those two in there then. Okay, let's see. Let's... Hold on, I want to test this. Can I... Okay, you can't have multiple betrothals. Okay. So we'll stick with the Abbasid for now. We'll come back to the secondary spouses once she's grown up. Okay. That's a horrible thing to say. Oh, boy. My coronation. We'll go right here. Traditional coronation location. We don't need a guy to help us. Alright. Let's max it out. We have the money for it. And I will need a caravan master eventually. Let's appoint that night. It's in the capital. There's slightly low. Alright, here we go. Soon my reign begins. 100 renown right off the bat. Awesome. Royal court? I guess because we started traveling, it just disappeared. Alright. Housekeeping. Scandal. My cousin-in-law is cheating on her husband. Great. Who else can we employ here? We got an architect. Let's see. Let's get a master of the horse. Him. More knights. And advantage when commanding own armies. We're not a great commander, so we'll have that off. Actually, let's get a seneschal. Manage domain. That'll increase the speed at which, we regain control in these areas, and then afterwards he can boost the aptitude in all my other positions. Okay. Let's hold off. So I'll hold off on that. And let's get an antiquarian and have him set to improve our artifacts. Oh, we inherited an emirate. Where? Right next to us. Alright. Let's find somebody to take over. That'll cause problems if I give it to my brother. Would it increase unity? I gain prestige. Alright. We won't do that then, because that'll cause problems later down the line. Let's give it to... He's good with money. He's really good with money. Alright, let's give it to that guy. Saw it out of the corner of my eye. 13 stewardship. Oh, he's beautiful, too. That's funny. He's good with money, and he's also decent at intrigue, so he can increase the bonuses there. No. I will not. I do want to try and get an alliance with him, but unfortunately we have to wait for that betrothal to finish. And the coronation's going off in 5 months. Alright. So we got some time to get some other stuff done. Like increasing control in Jaffa. Get rid of the inefficient census. Unsafe highways over there. we'll get rid of the inefficient census and then see if we can get rid of the unsafe highways afterwards. 4 years to repair that. Won't take too long. Any conversions we can do? They're having a civil war over that, it seems. And the guy that I left in charge is shit. Wonderful. Oh, looks like they're not having a civil war over religion. They're just having a civil war. Great. I want to attack the Zaidis, though, once the coronation's over. The prelude! Guests have come from near and far. Loyalty and curiosity. The crowd swells with faces marked by expectation, calculation, and warmth. I raise my voice just enough to settle the attendees and welcome to my coronation. Alright, here we go. Ooh, rough gemstone. +1 learning. It's not great. Not terrible. Let's repair our crown. Actually, let's repair everything, including my axe. Advantage in desert. Yeah, that was a good roll we got on that. Emir Aiden, my uncle-in-law, gestures toward me. What a dedicated audience. If you would permit me, I shall ask one of my scribes to record the reaction of your guests. The cheers, the gasps, and tears. Let none forget your coronation, how it moved us all. Go ahead. Let's see, hold on. Can we check the activity log? It increased. Wonderful. We're up to number 4. Gotta get up to 5. I can get... Oh, I have a chance to get Faithful Blade. The Coptics have shown up. And that will give me piety. We're gonna need that piety. 100. Or we can gain some stress and double the piety gain. As the coronation proceeds, Tekka, a visiting Copt, yes, the king of Abyssinia, we're going to have to end up conquering him, probably. St. Joseph teaches peace and understanding across the face. Will you receive a blessing from God to mark your reign? No. Did we gain Faithful Blade? We did not. Unfortunate. 25 days until the prelude is over. That Emir wants to advocate his domain. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, just come talk to me, dude. Alright, I can found a holy order, but I will spend piety. No. While popular and stately feels incomplete. Is it a moment for grand political action or historic change? Rulers are not made great by words, but deeds. Release a flock of captive birds. We have the money for it, and it'll increase our magnificence. There you all, my Sultan. Oh, he's one of our supporters. I stand here to support you, my esteemed Sultan. Please allow me to stand by your side. Yes, we can be friends. A moment, if you please. Ali Baba. He's Coptic. Oh, he's a foreign. And he's trying to undermine my coronation. A sultan surrounded by enemies, a sultan scorned by his guests. How about you shut the fuck up? Alright. We got a rival with those. That's unfortunate, but they're outside my country, so it's fine. While I have been busy preparing for my coronation, my sister, Shahzada, has really taken charge of things. No servants bothered me with inanities and days, and I'm finally able to focus on the upcoming ceremony. Alright, can we actually marry her off to somebody to get an alliance? Probably not. But she is 23. Hold on, let's see what we can get with that. We can marry her to the Cebu kids with my cousin, or the Ogus. He's still in a war. Let's avoid that for now. Yeah, we'll lose stress no matter what. This one she'll become a supporter. Yeah, I'd rather have another supporter. 28 detractors, 4 supporters. Wow. Ugh. That's not great. Coronation feast winds down, raised voices cut through the hall. House Al-Najd is the realm's strength, my uncle Prince Abdullah insists. Our kin should lead as tradition demands. Across the table, Atabeg Dogu Khan retorts, and the rest of us, are we to pay your cousins and hold our tongues? Our unity would decrease. That's tyrannical. I'll do that. I'll do that bottom one, even though it's gonna stress me out. I'm the very image of a great sultan, and we gain increased coronation because of Conqueror, I believe. Development declined down 20%. That's good. If we ever get a plague there, that'll help. Past the castle gates, my royal procession wends its way to a holy altar and waiting officiants. The nobility, the clergy, and I solemnly take up our places amidst the soul-stirring rise and fall of sacred prayers. Now the rite of Ulama's petition. I am an uncertain figure, and they deliver their customary requests with truest intent. I will defend Allah's faithful. For now, at least. The vassals of Al-Najd came forth to give their allegiance, one after another, raising open-palmed hands, one after another, bending to give kisses of fealty. Someone hisses, Mahmud ibn Abdul, shit, and disturbs the proper words. The Emir of Wasit, our cousin and spy master. I'll praise those news to these customs. It'll improve his opinion of me. I don't want him to hate me. Actually, hold on. Let's arrange a marriage between one of his sons and my sister. That should get us a little bit more goodwill because of an alliance. And we're doing this at the coronation, too. So he's a lot less annoyed with us. Yeah, he's now up to plus 18. Hatred, but impressed and respect. And disappointed. Yeah. It's important to keep your spy master at least mildly pleased with you. Alright, too late to turn back, I suppose. Now for the feast, but let's, okay, the crown did get equipped. Ensure peace. 5 years of continuous peace. After I fight the Zaidis, yes, we will ensure peace. At long last, food. Just how I feel sometimes. Hold on, let me set up for the invasion. Okay, good. It's already prepared. We're gonna invade, then do 5 years of peace, even though we are a conqueror. We might lose the conqueror trade, actually. We'll join some allied wars. No, actually, I don't know. We might lose the conqueror trait, but it starts the timer right after we have war. So we'll attack, 5 years of peace, and then the second that's up, we go back to war against someone to try so we don't lose the conqueror trait. All right. My friend Sheikh Aram watches the seneschal directing some servants as he scoots over to me. My benevolent friend, such times we have shared, such memories. As always, it's a joyful day when I'm blessed with your company. It's a wonderful day indeed. Need to lose a little bit more stress. Sultan Mahmud, the Emir of the Euphrates, approaches me with open arms. I ask of you, my lord, that you focus your attention on the cities of Euphrates. As your most loyal vassal, it aches my heart to see its land abandoned. Of course. Of course. We will increase your domain. We will assent. He wants a seat in the council still. Okay. Short reign bonus is slowly going away. A toast to Aram and to the Hashemid. Prince Ali of Arabia. He's an independent leader. And now my friend. Ooh, poor guy. He's probably gonna lose his land. That's unfortunate. Tensions coil around Sheikh Mirza of Zyla and my Faris Abu Bakr. They sit apart, glaring and gesturing bitterly in each other's direction. Can I get him to convert? No. Damn. Alright. Let's revel as one. Try and get some goodwill with others. We got more supporters by the end of the feast. That's good. My brother Inal. Huh. He's Coptic. How did that happen? I'll take the favor, and, can I get him to convert? No, he's, in another place. Hold on, I'll invite him back and see if I can get him to convert. Jaffa lost inefficient census. Perfect. Let's remove the county corruption in Gaza. Get rid of the unsafe highways. And, yeah, sure, I'll get the hook on, my vassal from the Euphrates. Can I get any bonuses out of that? I can demand he pay me. Clan, but he's got a contract. Council rights, title, marriage favor. Marsh. No. Alright, we'll wait on that until he gets some more money. He's in 2 wars. He will not have money. Okay. Do I have other cultures in my realm? That is the question. We have some Mashriki and some Yemeni. Yemeni. However you pronounce it. But we both speak, we all speak Arabic, so it's not that bad. I will go faith of my supporters, get a better positive opinion with my guests. 3 guests were effective. And, we can get magnificence increase, courtly and minority vassal. Yep, alright, we have a couple of those, I think. My reign begins, 600 prestige, 125 legitimacy. There we go. We're back in our capital. Got 100 free piety. And I'm going to start a pilgrimage, because we need to go on the Hajj to Mecca. We own Mecca, we're just going. We could go with, like, that. Let's get back to the, and then we'll go obligatory? Okay, no, we'll go fidelity. Alright, we're back in there. Let's set off on the Hajj immediately. And we will pick up that in the next episode. This one's gone on pretty long for now. So we will see everybody in the next episode, where we will go on our pilgrimage to Mecca. And then we will attack the Zaydis, and then we will have our 5 years of peace. And then we'll see where we go from there, who we want to attack after that. Probably see about expanding into this mess. How are you a king of Abyssinia when you have no vassals? You have 1 parcel of land and a vassal. Nubia is more dangerous than you. I'll see you all in the next episode, so stay tuned and goodbye.